and Void together, very mobile. Right, Forev played that great position 3 Void Spirit and kind of broke that game wide open just with this mobility, gank after gank after gank. With a DK, you can play pretty high tempo.
No, they did lose that game.
Yeah, I know.
But you're right, he did. Sorry, I just threw that in for no reason.
We saw some of the power, but I was my counter was gonna say, but what do they do against this Morph? We have seen a couple of just devastating Morphling games that are make the hero look intimidating.
Prepare for battle.
I don't think the Ember, I mean, typically the Ember out of these heroes would be the Spirit Vessel builder, but Raven's playing him, so I assume that won't be the case. I feel like he's going to be going more of like a harder carry build. I don't know if DK can work it into his build. That feels kind of awkward. Maybe the Void Spirit can go like Spirit Vessel Yules or something.
Sounds.
Good luck, lads. Good luck, sirs. Isn't that nice, guys?
Yeah, look at the friend.
Awesome tips, too.
Raven.
Man, I feel like I haven't got to watch GeekFam in a hot minute. Have we haven't captained their games, right?
I don't think so. You know, speaking of orgs, I don't know the full details. You know, GeekFam has completely expanded out. They have like, it's either LAN cafes or arcades or movie theaters or something. They've got a whole media brand now.
You just named a lot of things.
Well, no, seriously, there's like Geek events. It's the Geek insert blank thing. So GeekFam is the team, but they're like a full stack operation now. I remember when they started as just a small Dota 2 team asking me if they could play in the Mr. Cat Invitational, and look at them now.
Skype back in the day. Everyone still used that. Before Zoom was a thing.
All that was a very shitty anecdotal way to say it's cool to see things grow in the sea.
Oh, that ward just got spotted in the mid lane. So they know there's a Radiant Observer here.
Can't have a sentry right next to this observer. Battle
saving that for his mid hero, you know.
Although, how does it go? I thought if you put the sentry down, you get credit for it. Is it whoever actually kills the ward gets the gold XP?
You get the gold, but not the XP.
If the sentry fire gets the XP?
No. So the Morphling will get the XP, which is good.
Okay. But the gold will go to
whoever bought it.
Fire.
Yeah.
So it does split. Void Spirit off to a pretty good start against the Morphling. Very curious how this lane matchup goes.
Dude, why does that sound exactly like Battery Assault? It's like one of his attack animation noises. That one. I don't like it.
Yep.
It freaks me out.
Oh, he gets the taunt. Alacrity. Ooh, he's okay. Scary burst, though. Dalv run out. I think they should start to shift in favor of Morphling, but I'm not sure. So we got Ember Coddle up top against the Rubik Abaddon. Bottom lane, the Pugna DK against the Snapfire Gyrocop.
Oh, Kyle got the deny on the ward. Haha. He did get some XP for it, though. He got the deny XP. Which I actually didn't know worked on boards. It just like creeps. Unless I'm crazy when I was just looking at his XP, but it looked like he got some.
That is an interesting mechanic. I'm not sure.
I mean, it makes sense, right? It's just like denies. Like, why would it be any different? I don't know. I just assumed it was for some reason. I guess, I mean, towers, you don't get a power shield.
I was going to say, wards are their own classification, so it totally could be different.
Your anger is useless here.
Well, this bottom lane looks obtuse. They just have the Nether Ward hiding in the trees.
Yep. Gyro farming pretty well. Ember Spirit farming pretty well. Both off laners doing fine, but nothing to write home about. And mid lane is so far the Void Spirit show, but low HP. Morph definitely able to abuse the regeneration mechanics we've been talking about. Glancing at the net worth, it's not a very big margin for this Void Spirit at all.
Bottom lane, they're trading a lot of blows back and forth. Nuts almost gets hit by a blast that would have killed him. Oh, a couple more right clicks. Zephyr, don't do it.
Unrelenting.
No missile there, though. So Nuts has a predicament during these team fights, right? He might have to take down the Nether Ward. He might have to take down the Will-O-Wisp with a little shredder. I guess by the time it's the mid-game, he'll hopefully have it on 12 seconds. He can kind of do both.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Good pull by Zephyr. He's going to help pull that lane right back out of there as they're sort of diving Drew under the tower.
Trading up top. Where do you think this first blood's going to come out? Feels like fairly static lanes right now. I'm sort of thinking mid. They're playing on
I think bottom.
such low HP.
It shouldn't happen mid until level 6. Although you're not wrong. Carl's getting pretty low there.
I mean, they're pushing it to the limit.
Yeah, they're both low enough that you can't really look away from this lane, just in case.
Now rotation's starting to move for the 4-minute rune.
Oh man, that was
arcane bottom.
He was 130 HP. That was so close. He had a fairy fire though. That's why Lackady didn't dive him. Smart guy.
4-minute rune. Gale Tipper, the mid lane, as it often turns out.
Denied!
Gyro very even with this Ember Spirit up top. K and Abba within a couple CS of each other also. Strikingly even lanes.
Well, I remember at one of our games earlier, we had like 7 or 8 kills at 6 and 7 minutes, so... I'll get a little slower here. As we move to GeekFam Reality Rift. But they're just getting warmed up, you know? It's just game 1.
Yeah.
They're easing into some Dota.
Shout out.
Taking down Nether Wards with Little Shredder.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's pretty nice.
Yep.
Double counter.
Blinding light up top to secure the bounty.
Yeah, battle down bottom too. Checking in top. Looks like KYXY gets off his shield. Telekinesis back. Raven only level 4. They'll just TP out and no way to interrupt. Shout out to our amazing admin that remembered to update the title on the Twitch stream, because I didn't.
Wow.
Dougie carrying hard right now.
Typical admin, always carrying. That's how they do.
Trying to give credit where credit's due, my man. Spread the love.
It's deserved. Now we just need to remember to do the odds at 15 minutes and we'll have done our part.
We'll have done our jobs.
Certainly not doing anything else. All right. Yeah. Has level 6 on the morph, but no big plays. Just taking his 3 in the waveform, 3 in the shift.
His level 6 is a little less scary. The Void Spirit, that opens up some Astral Step. Noxious spell.
White Mon secures the top rune. Oh, did you want this regen rune? Oh, that's too bad.
Pulse.
He just got 6.
The morph.
I mean, it's only physical damage. It's not that crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Morph does pretty well against this spirit also.
Yeah, he's trying to catch up now. He was pretty far behind before.
How much do you feel like Void Spirit needs to snowball when he's in the mid lane? Like, is he okay just trading farm like this? Because I'd be a little scared.
Yeah, I think he's fine. It's just all about his rotations that really matters.
Right.
Like, I think he's more reliant on those kills on the side lanes than like an Ember is. An Ember, you know, he kind of has this like game plan going after, but Void Spirit's just so good at setting up kills at this point in the game that you feel like you're wasting it if you're not. I think him and Ember are a really good combo together, like T1 showed earlier. They have a ton of good synergies.
Yeah, just hard to deal with. It kind of feels like you can't have enough stuns or disable to try to deal with all their mobility.
And there were several fights where like they might kill one of them, but then you've just spent everything, as you said, to like especially killing the Void Spirit, and then the Ember comes through and he just like mop and buckets your whole team.
Coddle cosmetic is kind of wild. Being like Deuce from Warcraft 3 or something. He looks very uncoddle-esque.
He looks like Gandalf if the Balrog took a couple more swipes at him. You know? Gandalf somehow came out looking pretty fine, frankly. But I feel like this is like hard mode Gandalf or something.
Yeah. This is weathered Gandalf. He looks like Uther a little bit from
Gandalf
Warcraft
the
3.
off-white, you know? Down bottom. Oh, God, it's first blood.
Oh.
Cuckoo gets the kill with the breathe fire. was a 3-on-2.
Well, the TP came in a little late, I guess. Telekinesis back. Cuckoo. Gonna go down here. Dragon Tail. No, pretty fast into Dragon form. Back up top. AYXY. Cut and creep wave. 6 now. Skills it up. 20 stick charges. Bummer for White Mon. KYXY should be good. No, never mind. Walks back in. Searing Chains. Aquatic Shield. Now Drew's here. Push back with Blinding Light. And not going to chase down the Magic Missile. Even farm. Void Spirit and Morphling, right?
It's a quiet game, guys. But something might break out up top. Raven's here.
Drew. A great target to bring down. Hard with the Abaddon next to him.
I mean, that looked like an issue with a Pugna support, though. Like, there's so many support heroes that guy should have just been dead.
Yeah.
You were like 10 feet away from him. You just have no spells that help. But the Pugna will be good in other ways.
It will be, yeah. This is the kind of reason, though, I like the core Pugna a lot. I think this hero has a lot of damage potential. Can play very fast, and support is just not that impressive.
Here's something about the support one, though. It's going to be about the ultimate now that it's been changed. Right? Like, he's going to be able to...
definitely a buff to support Pugna.
Yeah, he's just going to ult this Ember and Void Spirit, so they never have to go back home. Remember that last game where we had the support Pugna with the Slark? And he just kept ulting him over and over, so then he could just run right back into fights all over the map? I think Zephyr's going to do the exact same thing to these two.
I would agree. 10 minutes. Rune's coming out. White Mon maybe in some trouble. Blinding Light already used. Raven going back for the rune. Will not get it.
Lost the click battle. Meanwhile, Cuckoo and Zephyr going to get a kill and the rune.
They going to find Hustler. Up top, they get nuts. Bit of a disaster for RR.
Now Drew as well, stuck in the trees, but
Void Spirit
Carl
stuck with who? Now Raven's coming in. Carl kind of wants to come back for more. Gets off the spawn. Maybe Raven.
I can't believe he went back in.
Throws in some damage. No Ignis Fatus.
All right, that was pretty cool. All right, is the K-Man dead though?
K-Man not gonna make it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Worth until he gets killed by Morphling. I feel like if he just like ran into the tower after, it would have been better, but obviously he wanted to try and get out.
Was that a streak?
Don't think so.
Early first.
Jeez, look at the, when you hit enter and you look on the left-hand side, look how much was going the way of a GeekFam there. Okay, a lot of that's just runes, to be fair, but...
And
it was 3 kills in a row and a couple bounties.
Yeah, he bottled a haste rune, and it makes it look like more than it is. Zephyr gonna get got in the mid. Still a 3K net worth lead for GeekFam. They did get that bottom tier 1 tower. Compliments of the DK. I love offlane DK, dude.
I know, it's your
you
jam.
Have so much regen. You just plant in the bottom lane. This is exactly what you do. You cripple the lane, they walk away, and you're like, guys, I'm just going to hang out down here. I'm going to use my dragon and kill this tier 2 tower. You want to join me? That's cool. If not, I'm also cool. I'm like a tumbleweed in the breeze. I'm just happy to be here.
It feels like an offlaner that can't make much of a difference, though.
Hey, what are you talking about? You got a
he doesn't have a big play potential. You build Blink Dagger every game.
The big play is that you bait them doing stuff on you. You play frontliner, dude. You're a beefcake. You absorb damage.
Courier.
Radiant's courier has been
Damn, Cuckoo ulted for that courier kill. Then he's like, all right, I'll put some damage on the tower. Oh, Snapfire's trying to hide back here. Nuts is like, can I please just get level 6? He's gonna run into Raven. It's like, why is there an Ember here?
Raven okay? Okay, he's got the remnant back there.
Hustler has the remnants too, though.
I'm a little surprised GeekFam are backing off on this. Full retreat. While up top, Zephyr getting some space. Now level 7. Pugna just going for Guardian Greaves.
Yo, guys, I don't want to alarm you, but this Morphling's level 11.
Look,
it's getting a little out of control here.
I can confirm he's.
Oh, that was a fat finger. Did you just see Nuts?
The cookie?
He tried to cookie hustler, and he accidentally hit Mortimer's kiss. So he just globbed this glob right onto his Rubik, and then instantly canceled the cookie to him. Well, those keys, that must be some legacy key issue or something. I feel like those keys are pretty far apart.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know.
Unless he meant to cookie and then shift you Mortimer kiss on where the Rubik was going to land, thinking that he'd have the timing for the stun. That might have been what happened. And he messed up the order.
Happens to the best of us. Invasion now, looking for the Morphling. K-Man's here, hits him with a taunt, and Morphling's gone. All right. The Hustler.
Dire's top tower.
Caught by some chains. Follow-up damage. It's there. Abba in the front lines. It's a pretty big commitment from GeekFam. Full retreat now. They're going to bump into Mortimer. 5-man's pretty solid. RR don't really seem to have a good strategy to deal with it. They're just getting chased down and picked apart. Now
This looks exactly like T1 playing the lineup with the Ember and the Void Spirit, though, right? It reminds me of Morph Shaker. It's like, it's just these two heroes, they're just running around together, creating chaos.
Yeah. And the DK, a little backline damage going in on the Gyrocopter. Coddle ult. He's getting healed up. It's a spread out fight. Still all alive. Another tick onto KYXY. That'll be the end of Ignis. Tower goes down. Cuckoo still sustaining for now.
Mortimer's back.
He's got a full 5v5 mid.
He's got the kisses. Let him fly.
Sucking him dry. Kisses coming out. GeekFam on the run.
Yo, nuts.
Oh, Kisses still coming in. Now they're going to taunt Alacrity. He's in pretty far himself, but this is Abaddon doing a lot of sustain. Pretty wild fight, and I don't even think we'll get a team fight recap. Nobody died.
Yeah, it was just the initial death on Snapfire, and then by the time the fight was over, he respawned and TP'd in, and then they just kind of all walked away.
I don't even know who that favors. Part of me thinks that that's good for GeekFam because they pulled the board from farming. They put some pressure on. They got a tower. But the fact that they also couldn't kill anybody, including the Morphling, makes me a little nervous because Alacrity is not online yet.
I don't have many concerns for GeekFam now, though. I don't think. I think, like, Drew's still pretty far behind on the gyro. He's way down there.
Yeah. Like, how do they kill the Morphling?
Well, they'll just kill everyone else.
What about when Morphling gets shotgun?
Well,
then he's going to
he can only kill one person. You kill everyone else. Sure, it's fine. Huh.
I'm sure it's fine. All right, well, it's 16. Gods think it's fine. See a fight here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, initiation up top. Who do we got? Morphling. It's the cookie.
Yo, okay, man. Let them more
nuts. Left behind.
Radiant's middle tower.
He out from Alacrity. I don't know.
I like how Hustler is just living.
All right, I got some numbers for you, big dog. You ready?
All right, hold on. Let me try this. It's 1.9 for Reality Rift and 1.3 for GeekFam.
Ooh, 1.25 for GeekFam, 3.67 for Reality Rift.
Okay, yeah, my Reality Rift one was way too low. That's true. That should have been a lot higher. I went against 3. I went to like 2.5 or something. I thought it was closer.
3 is pretty wild. I don't think it's that bad.
I wouldn't take that 3x.
I probably wouldn't either, but let's see what Dota Plus says. Dota Plus is 45.56.
Favoring GeekFam?
Yes. I'm more with those numbers. I think if GeekFam screw up one of these commitments trying to knock down a tower.
I think part of it is that there's not that many great morph combos this game. Like, you could do Aghanims theoretically, do like morph gyro, which would be kind of hype, but it's not quite as good as the morph countering a gyro.
It's stunned, morphing, disarmed, and waveform.
I'm listing his spells. Cookie, breathe fire. I can be a play-by-play.
Scatter blast, and the Pugna Q.
Ah, the Pugna Q. I can't even say another blast. I assign it a letter.
I mean, seriously, though, they have no answer for Morphling. He just waveforms away.
Yeah, but who cares? What does it matter? What is Morphling doing?
He will do damage. He's ramping up, you see.
I don't think he's as scary without a buddy.
Gyro wants to be his buddy. He's just too poor. And Morphling's an elitist.
That damn classism.
Morphling's a capitalist.
No, Morphling's a tier 1 hero. That's what it is. And Gyro's just this like tier 2 afterthought. Like, oh yeah, all our other better picks were banned.
They go hand in hand, you see. Being tier 1 allows you better interest rate at the Bank of Dota. All right, Morphling taunted. And waveform again, Trent. He's fine.
Yeah, but who cares? They're just walking at structures. I don't think it matters if they don't kill him.
What do you mean? They're walking at structures. They have 2 tier 1s at 18 minutes. They're barely walking at structures.
Look, they're gonna kill this guy. The creep wave's coming.
Abba, you mean Abba, who's gonna walk away from them? Yeah,
No, this guy under the tower. I'm drawing circles over here.
Oh, it's a big Ignis, but another waveform. Now Mortimer. All right, well, Nuts is gonna be in some.
See that guy? That's the one.
KYXY. Nuts will be the first to fall. Gyro in the fray, trying to do as much damage as he can, and they're going to bring down Zephyr. Cuckoo, sustained for now, trying to lay back into the Morphling. Now Carl back in the fray, assimilate, in on Drew, he's down. Alacrity still standing. This Morphling is unkillable. They can't stop him.
Can I just say that I wish they would just stop casting spells on him? Like, legitimately, just stop. Like, why? There's no point. They wasted so much on that Morphling and they could have killed everyone else. They need to just ignore him. He doesn't do anything.
Except live.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if he lives. Just hit him with the breathe fire and then start fighting everyone else.
Well, a 2 for 4. It's still a good fight for GeekFam. But they don't get any objectives out of it. But yeah, there is a little issue here. All 3 of the cores on GeekFam are yet to die. Are all of their kills on the Pugna?
Well, they only have 4. No, they've killed the Void Spirit.
The Void Spirit. No, the Void Spirit's died twice.
Deceptive.
The coddle was throwing me off.
A little more focus on the buildings here, I think, for GeekFam.
I agree. I agree with you.
Invisrune for Raven, but it's just an Abba. Don't be distracted. This is like some KP Abba shit. Just let it go.
Yep.
Stop following him.
Borrowed time. He's gonna be cool. I think.
Okay, no one's coming.
All right, maybe not. They're gonna get him.
Dude, okay. He almost made it though, and they lost their creep wave though because of it.
Yeah, the Rubik.
Oh, save the catapult. Yes.
The siege commence. Fight first on DK.
I can't believe how long it took to kill that Abba.
Dude, Morph's gonna get this shotgun, and he's just gonna be picking off the back line.
And I'm gonna be eating it. Is that what you're saying?
You're gonna look like a real dummy. You're gonna be making that same face you were at the KL Major when we were arguing about Witch Doctor, and then Puppy picked Witch Doctor and went Voodoo Restoration level 1. I took a mental picture of that. I wish I could print it out.
Yeah.
I was wearing my
do.
biological Google Glass that day. That's my most proud Dota moment.
Could someone get on the horn to Morphling and tell him that he's loose in his base? Hey, Morphling! Hello? Well, I can't do anything anyway, so why should I come home?
Guys, I need my shotgun. I still need 200 gold for my item, please. Just hold the base. He's going to get a tier 2 tower, and he's going to stop off and get the shotgun before TPing home. Tier 3 down. They're going to get the kill on Abba. No buyback. Dire Straits for Reality Rift. They might even just sack this lane of barracks. The big brain play here, Trent.
But we didn't kill the Morphling.
Well, they still have a tier 2 mid, so it's just one lane. 6k net worth. Ooh. Dota Plus, Savage. 82%.
In strength is victory.
Indeed. Drew, not really making much item progression. I'll be real on this Gyro. You might have been right there.
I mean, Drew's been our man, though, in these Reality Rift games. He's looked like the most impressive player on this team,
sure.
I would say. So I'm surprised.
This has been tough for him. They're giving it all to the Morphling right now. And He has to make plays with this E-Blade. Now, I will be the first to agree with you if this E-Blade doesn't work, but you ready to see this Pugna just get deleted? Actually, it's going to be the Coddle that gets deleted. Pugna's got a robe and Guardian Grease. Okay, maybe the shotgun's coming out a little late to be impactful.
Radiant
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Also, the Blade Mail on Void
Oh,
Spirit.
this Radiant scan. It hits. Last second, so they know they're here. All right, Nuts, you need to step it up, my dude. The Snapfire has been awful so far, my guy, and I know you're a good Dota player. I need something here, man.
He's 0-5 and 0.
I mean, I think he hit one goop so far this game, it feels like.
He's got 0 kill participation. That's rough.
Well, dude, they only have 4 kills.
Yeah, but still, you do AoE damage.
He's got to step it up. I'm sure he knows it. He's ready
also
for
a
it.
third of their team deaths. So, yeah.
That DK laugh is really good. I have to say, he keeps spamming it.
Invisibility.
It's the most realistic sounding of the laughs compared to like the DP ones that are just like.
I think they just recycled that old recording of DP's ultimate from the beta and turned that into a voice line.
Oh, the Bane one. The Bane has the best voice lines. If you go to the wiki and look up his are incredible. Like the Blink Dagger one. Oh, that one's 20 out of 20.
2 big items here, bud. The Aggies on Void Spirit.
Oh, that's gonna be one sad Morphling. He is so far away from a Dispel.
And
he needs some help from his Abba.
Deso on the other Spirit. Speaking to the
Your
Abba.
anger is useless here.
Maintains his borrowed time, impressively enough, but now the Dragon form. KYXY maybe in some trouble. He E-Blades the Dragon Knight. No, it wasn't the E-Blade. I'm sorry. That was a Death. Morphling in big trouble, though. Waveform out. They don't have the lockdown. KYXY will not live. Nuts in some trouble also.
Man, sick E-Blade, though. I mean,
He will not live. The E-Blade has done nothing.
But they can't kill the Morphling, Trent.
The game is over.
But Trent.
Damn it. RR making me look like a real chump right now. I wanted to believe,
Radiant's top
but
tower
alas, you were right. The team with Dragon Knight and Pugna were able to take the objectives. 18-4, minimal mistakes made.
Radiant's
They have
top
played very
tower
clean.
is
This is
falling.
not like the T1 and
Yes.
when they had Void Spirit Ember and they kind of like dove too many times. That did not happen here. GeekFam were a lot more reserved in their aggression.
All right, this is it. This is the hole. Rubik's coming up. This E-Blade, he's going to destroy the Coddle. Wait, he just used it on DK again. All right.
He's trying to save his buildings, pushing them back.
That's playing to lose. You got to slacks this. You're going daggone on Necro. You got to kill something. You're just slowing the bleed. Using it on this DK. I like that RR are trying to move out aggressively, though. They want to hold this tower. They want to make a stand while they have a chance.
Now, Dota Plus has a 5% chance for the Radiant. You guys have probably played some form of D&D at one point in your life. You just got to roll 120. At one time, you really needed a 20. That's this right now. This is a 1 in a 20 chance. How hard can that be, right?
Trust the roll.
Oh, God, no, it's 2% now. All right. You guys have played Die 50, right?
You guys have rolled 100 on a D100, right?
I rolled a 100 in a Dota roll. It was magical.
Drew. Down he goes. That's the end of Drew. He does have a buyback. KYXY.
Radiant's
Borrowed time right away. A taunt. Back the wrong direction. KYXY on the run. Summons the mount. Run, Arthas. Now he's down. They do pick up Zephyr. That's the no, not the E-Blade. That's just the power of Morphling, Trent. They killed the weak one.
structures are fortified.
How are they going to push now without their Pugna, huh?
I don't know. They only have DK and DD Deso Ember. What can you do?
With 4 charges in his Spirit Vessel. That's pretty good. This is rough for RR. QQ just tanking the tower. He's picked up the Blink Dagger. I might need to try this Blink Dagger DK. This is a revelation, Trent.
Radiant's
What, you don't buy
middle
Blink?
tower is under attack.
I buy Silver Edge every game.
You haven't watched any of the most pros go double bracer blink in the offlane DK. This is
I
an
go-
evolution having the pipe.
I go double bracer Silver Edge. You know why? Because they changed Silver Edge to stop people from healing.
Right.
So sometimes it's really good.
It's good versus Chen. You can't just heal your target
Yes.
across the map. That's
Good
annoying.
versus Dazzle.
Is it?
Necro.
Does Dazzle really heal in the middle of a team fight? I feel like he just graves.
You might be right. I really just buy it for the shorter cooldown on my...
I think you buy it because Shadow Blades are cool and you want to be cool. DK TPing it.
Okay, Nuts in trouble. He jumps right into him. And now Drew's going to follow up. Nuts pays with his life, but maybe, just maybe, for RR, Alacrity trying to finish off the fattest. He's silenced. He waveforms away. Alacrity lives. For now. Nice stolen Dragon Tail from Hustla. The Geek Fam chasing them down. They've already found 2, and they're about to find 2 more. The Morphling's finally down. They get Hustla. Geek Fam one step closer to a Game 1 victory. Lights are on.
I'm turning on the lights. I believe in this one's finito. No roast required. Take your victory.
I like Shadow Blade because it's got attack speed. Right?
Radiant's middle tower
That's
is
nice.
under
Stats
attack.
are, well, not stats, but, you know, benefits from your items are nice.
It is also fun to buy the Shadow
Watching this?
Amulet
Radiant's middle tower
and abuse the lack of cooldown. I am.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle
That was
tower
depressing.
is under attack.
He just dodged, like, every one of those things.
Mid lane of Barracks. This DK 3-0 and 16. A perfect DK game. Look at you, Cuckoo. Here come the Mortimer kisses. They hurt. Pugna, Force Staff, Glimmer. RR do hold the melee Barracks. Dude, this is brutal. This is just a slow demise. It's or a goose egg, 100%.
Yeah, it looks very similar to our very last game in the previous series, where it was just the Naga and the Gyro. Now it's just a Morphling and a Gyro, but it's pretty much the same situation. But with less chance of victory because there's not really a good rapier hero. Well, I guess the Gyro's a rapier hero just like he was before, but he doesn't have the farm for it like our other Gyro did.
Well, yeah. It's not quite the same. His item progression is just not. Void Spirit initiated on. Maybe just great bait. Nice
He
bait.
just got chained.
In comes KYXY. Abba trying to absorb as much damage as he can, but now Drew getting picked apart. He'll go down. Abba to follow. Another double damage on this Ember Spirit. Oh my, Lanta. Raven is hitting hard.
Oh, he's dead.
Sun and Morphling down. Trent, it pains me to say it, but you were right.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle
The E-Blade was not enough.
He couldn't even get to a dispel either. They started losing so hard, so he just gets Spirit Vessel the rest of the game.
I think GeekFam did a very good job of mostly ignoring the Morphling. That was